Hey folks, welcome back to this Lions-Sharks URC matchup. My apologies, but my entire computer system went wonky. I had to reboot the whole thing. I have to log into about 25 different things. This show never got advertised, so sorry about that. But yeah, here we are. So it's a tough day here. I got logged out of all my stuff, my email, my YouTube, everything, Twitter. I got to relog into everything. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. I haven't had this problem for months now, and suddenly it happened again. Let me, oh my goodness, I'm starting all over again. Let me go ahead and get the lineups to you here. We got two more programs coming after this. Oh my goodness. Early morning here, but I'm quite warm at this hour, wearing my Sharks jersey. Okay, I got it put in there, and I got to get it put in here. Oh boy. Crazy stuff. I'll get you lineups here in just a second. I got to get this out for a couple folks. Okay, hopefully my moderators will catch us and get this advertised out there because no one knows that I'm here. You're probably not getting notifications. Here's the lineups. Let me get started on that. Let me get over to my game, make sure I don't miss the start of it. Okay, so they're about ready to get started here from Ellis Park in Joburg. For the Lions, it's Kuhn Horn, Kelly Mpeku, Henku van Wyk, Bronson Mills, Angelo Davids, Chris Smith, Mornay Vandenberg, Frankie Horn, Ruan Fenter, Siba Mashaba, Darian Landsberg, Etienne Oosthuizen, Asanatin Labakanya, PJ Bota, SJ Kotza, Amy Barrett-Thron on the sidelines, Franco Murray, RF Skuman, Eddie Davids, Reinhard Nothnagel, Batu Shlakani, Renzo Duplessis, Hashim Peed, and Eric Cronier. For the Sharks, Matthew Pearson, Kobani Bobo are the announcers. Sharks, Afidia Fassi at fullback, Ed Wolf Vandenberg on the right wing, Francois Fenter on the in the center along with Lorenzo Julius, Yaku Williams on the left wing, Sia Masuku is the fly half, Jaden Hendrickson starts off at scrum half, Thomas Dyer, Vincent Chuk is the captain, Tino Mavacera, Jason Jenkins, Cornell, Hanro Jacobs, Fezenbata, and Patu Ganyani. And we're underway. And the ball goes immediately to Mornay Vandenberg, who kicks it into touch. And it's brought back into play by the Sharks on the other end by Fassi. And we've got a whistle. He was in touch. Said he was in touch, so let's go ahead and get this up. The Lions are from left to right. I'll get that on the screen. There we go. All right, let me get the score up. There we go. So I have to set up the other games as this one goes and breaks in the action here. In fact, I think the thumbnail for this isn't the right one. I'll fix that right now. So the ball's thrown in. Lions have it at the Labakanya is there. Mornay Vandenberg had the ball. Darian Landsberg with the carry now. Pushed back to about the 45-meter line on the Sharks side of the pitch. Vandenberg dropped it, but no knock on. He had his hands on it still. So the Lions are going backwards, though, at the moment. Oh, nice carry. There goes Mornay Vandenberg all by himself. He's going around the whole defense. He gets it up in the air, throws loose. Somebody finally gets to Oosthuizen and Chris Smith. And the Lions find themselves pushed back after Mornay Vandenberg had him down to inside the 22 with a great carry there. Well, that was some great open field play there. There's a kick by Kuhn Horn inside the 22. Oh, nearly picked up by the Lions and then kicked into touch by the Sharks by Fassi. Well done. All right, I need to fix the, yeah, that's definitely the wrong thumbnail. I'll fix that right now. But I literally had to rush. I had less than a minute after my computer rebooted to get back in there. Change. So, temporary thumbnails. Let's get this Lions versus Sharks. There we go. All right. So that's set up now. Got the correct one for those looking for the program. Wow. Busy, busy, busy stuff there, folks. All right, so it's a line out now for the Lions, and PJ Bota will throw it in from the 36-meter line, Sharks side of the pitch. They go high into the air. They've got it, and away they come with it. Vandenberg gets it off to Angelo Davids in the middle of the pitch. He's tackled about 30 meters out. Vandenberg to Darian Landsberg. Landsberg driven hard back by the Sharks, back to the 10-meter line. He was carried in the air 5 meters before he was put down. A counter ruck from the Sharks comes. Mornay Vandenberg gets the ball. He's surrounded by Sharks. Boy, it's a Shark feast. And they strip the ball. Now there's a penalty for not releasing. He was already tackled. That's a penalty. Will the Lions go for the points? It's a makeable kick in the Highfeld. Hanro Jacobs would not let the player go. And Chris Smith, is he going to go for the post? It looks like he is. All right, so the Lions are going to go for the post early on in this one. Only URC action today. He's going for the post. And it's signal. The officials are Griffin Colby. On the pitch on the sidelines is Amy Barrett-Thron and Zoe Nodia. I don't know who Zoe Nodia is. She's new to me. And then Quentin Immelman is the TMO. So let me go ahead and set these other games up now while we wait for this kick. So I'm going to set this up. There we go. We use settings. Okay. So Chris Smith, 44 meters away. Got England versus Ireland coming up in the Six Nations action. Here's the kick. And it looks perfect. Boy, he has been brilliant this season. And the crowd cheers as the Lions go up 3-0. Come on. I had to be careful, too, because my software went update. Apparently, it must have been a Windows update because everything wanted to update, and all my things got knocked out. So I had to redo all my passwords and everything. So 3-0, the Lions lead just 3 minutes, 48 seconds into the contest. And that ball is kicked out to about the 24, but then knocked into touch by the Lions. Is that correct? Brought into play. And then kicked by Kuhn Horn down the pitch. And it goes to Fossey at about his 36-meter line. He comes up over the middle. It bounces into the hands of Masuku. Masuku dances to midfield, and he runs into the Lions. Tackled just on their side of the pitch. Jaden Hendrickson sends it over. Short pass. You're going to go, here's a kick now coming from Fossey. Fossey really growing into that fullback role. Down around the 22, taken by Bronson Mills, and he's going to send it back the other way. Oh, nice kick. Oh, not a 50-22, but close to getting one. Bronson Mills with a brilliant kick. Never mind his stupid haircut. He's arguing for the 50-22, but it wasn't. Did it? It is a 50-22, the Lions. That was a brilliant kick. I couldn't see the angle for where it landed, so let's see where it goes out. Yeah, no, it's a 50-22. It goes out about the 19-meter line. Wow, Bronson Mills, what a kick. What a kick, man. That's incredible. Whistle blows.
Okay. They're good.
He's talking to the Sharks for closing the gap there. Here's the lineup. They go deep to Landsberg and come away with it. Oh, nice pass to Bronson Mills. He breaks free. Bronson Mills is going to go all the way. No, he stopped at the 1 meter line. Morgan Feinberg goes wide, and it's knocked on by Darian Landsberg. Oh, heartbreak. The Lions had a try. Oh, Landsberg just dropped the ball. What heartbreak there. That was a given try. There were no defenders in front of him. He was at the 5 meter line, and he dropped it. Oh, Bronson Mills. I thought he was going to go all the way, but they caught him from behind the last second. He broke from the 22. He's got half a dozen Sharks in pursuit, and a nice tackle there by Edwil Fondemeva, who kept him from getting it. And then Landsberg, right in his bread butter at the 6 meter line, dropped the ball. Oh, devastating. The Lions had themselves a try there. But alas, nothing's coming of that. Damn, that sucks. Wow. That sucks. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. Set. And Hendrickson digs out of the back of the scrum. Lorenzo Julius with his first carry runs into a bunch of Lions who are trying to strip him of the ball, and he's tackled. Hendrickson trying to dig it out. Lions getting onside. Hendrickson looking for the sideline. He's going to find it. He launched that ball, but where did it go across the lines? Pretty good kick. Amy Barrett-Thron puts the mark out about 35 meters. Not bad from where he was at. Not bad. Wow. So I've got the England-Ireland game is now setting up. 7 minutes, 18 seconds into this contest. Okay, good. That game is set up now. Okay. Okay. And the Lions go deep again. This time they overshoot the mark, and it gets kicked forward by the Sharks, but picked up by the Lions by Oosthuizen, and they have the ball back outside the 10-meter line. Bronson Mills there to form the ruck. Fundenberg to Landsberg. Landsberg gets hit as he's releasing the ball. It's picked up by Labakanye, but it's going to be a knock-on by the Lions. So the Lions were on the verge of scoring there and making this a 10-0 game, and now it's back in midfield. It's a scrum to the Sharks. Shame. Shame, 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 shame. JP Peterson up in the booth. Big change with the Sharks. They've changed quite a bit recently. But I don't think they've quite righted this ship yet. We'll see what happens. I have nothing to drink here. Rushing literally to get back in here. I've got to log into every damn program I've got. In fact, let me log in right now to Super Brew before the Six Nations. Make sure I've actually, while I wait for this to start, yeah, I've got to log in, make sure I actually got my Six Nations picks in here so I don't get screwed here. Okay, upcoming. No, I don't have them picked. Wow. So I'm going to pick England over Ireland because they're at home by 10. Scotland over Wales by 25. And Italy, France by, we'll say 9 over Italy. Okay. And the Lions come away with it. It's kicked forward, and that's kicked back by the Sharks. Is there anybody home? Nope. They're going to come all the way back. Found touch with that one. That was Ed Wolfondemeva kicking it down the pitch. Didn't quite work out well for him. Okay, so that game is set up now. Now I got to set one more up. All right, here's the line out from Bota. This one's better. Into the hands of Captain Mornay Frankie Horn. Ruck formed at midfield. There's Mornay finding bag. And PJ Bota driven backwards hard by the Sharks. What a tackle. My goodness. Henku van Wyk with another tackle. The Sharks' tackles are bone-crushing. They come outside. There's space on the outside wing. Angelo Davids down inside 10 meter, and he loses it forward. And then he touches the ball on the ground. He's in all kinds of trouble here. An advantage over because the Sharks kick it away, but Chris Smith has got to chase it all the way back to the try line. And he picks it up at the 2 meter line. Bronson Mills now from the line, 5 meter line. He kicks it back down the pitch looking for something, and it's going to bounce and touch. That'll take the pressure off, let the Lions catch their breath. While they're catching breath, let me get a drink. Woo! Man, oh man, oh man. Whew, man, that was something else. That's some exciting sequence there for just a few moments. 10 minutes, 32 seconds into the contest. It's still 3-0 Lions out in front. So the Sharks are the first line out. Fez and Bata is going to throw this one in from just inside midfield. It was a pretty good kick by Bronson Mills. Took it up to the 47-meter line, his side of the pitch. Sharks line out, goes deep, not contested, into the hands of Vincent Chuka, the captain. They're into a maul, picked up a meter. And Bata's at the back. Hendrickson comes over and pulls it out. Sharks are going to go try to come. Lorenzo Julius across the middle. Fenter with the carry. Hendrickson comes to the near side. Fossey with the ball. Fossey does the dummy. Dances. Still has the ball. Down to the 27-meter line. He's tackled there. Sharks on the move. Lorenzo Julius breaks through inside the 22. They still haven't got him. Oh, he put it up in the air and it was left behind. But the Sharks have knocked it on. Oh, my goodness. The Sharks had some good attack there. Lorenzo Julius really picking up some meters. And then they just tossed the ball away. Shame. Got my Sharks flag ready just in case. Didn't put my hat on. Doesn't work too well with these headphones. Oh my goodness. So they knock it on. Oof, man, oh man, oh man. Moments of excitement here early on. His 22 career appearances in the URC does Lorenzo Julius at this stage. $12 minutes off the clock now. Looks like a bit of an overcast day there in Joburg. Already 3 handling errors for the Sharks, 2 for the Lions. Behind. Whistle blows. Griffin Colby comes in, tells them to get their shoulders aligned properly. Okay, I got a lot of housekeeping here to make all this happen. So now I got to schedule another stream. And this one's for the Wales game. While we wait for the scrum to get started. Last night I was busy making all these direction arrows and getting the lineups, so I didn't get the stream set up. Silly me. Crouch. Bind. Set. Lions, scrum, they dig it out. Vandenberg over the middle to, is it Lance? I can't see who that is. And a turnover right in front of the post. Oh, this is a makeable kick. The Sharks can take 3 points and get it. It's right in the middle, as Bronson Mills didn't release the ball. So Jaden Hendricks, a good pinching the ball there, so they're going to be able to tie this up just like that. Starbucks, Charles. No, they're going to turn down the 3 points. Wow, right in front of the post, they're going to turn down 3 points. Okay, well, we'll see what happens here. We will see what happens here. The Olympics are nearly over, folks. We're down the last couple days, today and tomorrow. Ball goes deep. Bronze medal game for the men is today for hockey, and the gold medal tomorrow, Canada and USA, a rematch of the women's. And this maul is going forward. Rolling maul, 5 meters out, 4 meters out, 3 meters out. And Mbata's in the back. He's going to get a try here. Fez Mbata is short. Nope, he got it. Fez Mbata, 14-19 a try. That's his second of the URC season. My eyes are really bothering me this morning. Up early to do an interview with Biz News. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a try. I don't know how Griffin Colby had the angle. I didn't, but I can see it on that replay. Wow, the turf is getting ripped up badly. It looks like DHL Greenpoint Stadium out there. Masuku for the conversion now. Kick is no good. Oh, he got it. Okay, it bounced off the upright, went through. Sorry. 7-3, Sharks instead of 10-7. Why are you saying crap? Now I got to make sure all my updates I put in there, right? Here's a kick down the middle, inside the 22. Fossey comes down with it. He's tackled there by the newcomer there that I haven't seen before, Siba Mahasha. Sharks with the ball inside their 22, 16 minutes in the contest, now leading for the first time, having gotten a try under the belts. You know, without all the Springboks in this lineup, they look a lot better, do the Sharks. No Eben Etzebeth. That ball's taken on the fly. Well done by Kelly Mpeku for the Lions. He secures possession for the Lions now. They're in good shape here. Labakani is tackled. Chris Smith finds Kuhn Horn. He finds Henku van Wyk. Ball's kicked forward by Morty Vandenberg inside of 22. It's going to bounce down to about the 5-meter line. Just kept in play. Sent back to Jaden Hendricks, who's going to look for a touch as Angelo Davids chases the ball down. Where's the mark going to be? Just outside the 22. Oh, Hendricks is not happy about that. He's exasperated. Wasn't the kick better? I thought it was better, to be fair. To be fair to the Sharks, I thought it went further than that. But Amy Barrett-Thron says he barely picked up any space. Only about 16 meters. So 17 minutes in the contest now. It'll be a Lions line out from around the 22. Good news for the Lions. They are in good attack position. Actually, a pretty big crowd for Ellis Park. I mean, probably about 15-20% of the stadium full. It's pretty good for them. Henku van Wyk tying his shoelaces down there on the pitch. 45 URC career appearances. Now let me see if I've got this all set up correctly for the rest of the day. Then I've got to share the links. Okay, Wales versus Scotland. That's wrong. I thought I changed that. Now I got to change this. It didn't change. Oops, they're successful. They have it, but there's a lot of Sharks way off sides here. The Sharks. Nice carry. Ron Fenter with a nice carry. And there's an advantage for the Lions. Easy 3 points to pick up here, but they're going to try to get it for a try. Darian Landsberg, you're going to come back. You got some pushing and shoving going on here. Cornet roll. How about a penalty against him? He pushes on a guy that's on the ground. That's not acceptable. So they're going to go for the post, I think. That'll make it a 7-6 game. Yep, T's coming out. 7-6. For not rolling away is the penalty. Right in front of the post. Easy kick for Chris Smith. So Chris Smith lines it up. First one was 20. This one's 27 meters. Kick is good. 7-6. The Lions keep it ticking over. There you go. Welcome, everybody. Here's watching the program. I appreciate you joining me today. 19 minutes into the contest. It's 7-6. Sharks in front. Here's a restart from Masuku. Kicks to the far side of the pitch. It's going to come down inside the 22. Taken down there by, is it Oosthuizen? Oh, nice quick tackle. Nice release. It was actually Ron Fenter. And the Sharks interfering with the breakdown. No penalty being called against them. Mornay Funderberg to Kuhn Horn to Labakani. Boy, Asanati Labakani can't drive the Sharks back there. Every time he hits the line, they shut him backwards. Kuhn Horn with a clearance kick. Don't think he's going to get a lot on this one. It finds touch, and the mark is not even going to get out to the 22. Another bad mark, and these players are not happy with Amy Barrett-Thron's mark. Is that Amy Barrett-Thron, or is that Zoe Nadia? I want to see Zoe Nadia. Let's look at the line out here. I've never seen her before. At least she doesn't sound familiar. Griffin Colby walking on the pitch. Okay, we're set now. All right, Mbata the throw it in for the Sharks. And that's Amy Barrett-Thron on that side. Line out was successful by the Sharks, and Lorenzo Julius carries it up to about the 22. Places ball. Hendrickson. Henku van Wyk. He kicks Masuku. Come wide. Fosse's got it. Fosse's on the loose. He cuts back inside, but Henku van Wyk doesn't fall for it and takes him down. That was a forward pass. Not called. Oh, what a big tackle there by Labakanye. But the Sharks are threatening again as the turf gets torn up. Oh, that's going to be poached. Oh, give me a break. They said Etienne Oosthuizen has hands on the ground. I disagree, Griffin Colby. That was clean. That was clean. So the Sharks are going to kick it for a 5-meter line out. My goodness. Wow, that's a shocker, to say the least. Oh, they're driving a maul. Once again, they're going to get it. But are they in touch? They're in touch. Ooh, this Zoe Nadir. She looks very lovely. It'll be the Lions' ball. They drive them into touch. On the cusp of scoring, they're at the try line, but pushed into touch. Not going to work. Where was I at here? I was trying to sort this out. That's what it was. Zoe Nadia called that out. All right, should be a scrum here to the Lions now. All right, I've got all these games posted. The line out, not a scrum, successful. And the Lions carried up beyond their 5-meter line tackle. Mornay Funderburg is there. Call to use it. He better use it. He's been warned twice now. Funderburg launches this. That looks like a pretty good clearance kick. That's going to find touch. It's going to bounce off one of the tables over here on the sidelines. And that's a much better mark as Zoe Nadia marks it up around the 10-meter line. Good kick by Mornay Funderburg, 22-48 in the first half. And the Lions get a good kick out of that. Griffin Colby's talking to him. Griffin Colby just warned him, you need to move it faster. Yep, it's the right thing to do. He took a long time to get that ball out. So Mornay Funderburg has been warned about how long it takes him to get the ball out. Line out successful to the Sharks, but it's not straight. No, it's not successful. Not straight. Fair contest. The Lions went up and they threw it askew. So it'll be Lions ball. Oh, yeah, that's off by a full meter. Lions were smart to challenge that. 23 minutes, 30 seconds in. Fezambata looks kind of gassed out there. Working hard. That front row for the Sharks. 23-42. It's too early for Fonz, folks. If you're wondering where Fonz is at, it's like 5:30 in the morning for him. He's not here. Fonz is not here. Yeah. Next week, the Bulls and Sharks play. And the Stormers play the Lions. Here in Joburg. So, boy, the Lions, the Stormers better get their crap together. Angelo Davids gets it wide to Henker van Wyk to get outside. There goes Kuhn Horn. Kelly Mpeku comes down the sideline, picking up a lot of meters. Ball's kicked high into the air. It bounces. Who's going to get it? The Sharks pick it up. Fenter to Hendricks. Uh-oh. Lorenzo Julius now with it. He gets tackled. But what a nice pickup about 50 meters by the Lions. And not releasing the tackle is the call against Mornay Funderburg, who's buried under that pile. So a penalty against the Lions for not moving away. Fair call there. My goodness. I'll tell you, man. Line out successful for the Sharks. Hendrickson comes away with it. Cornet Raul carries it forward. Boy, the turf is just coming up in chunks now out there. Not looking good at Ellis Park. Henderson kicks this ball down. It's going to be around the 22. High into the air go both Sharks and Lions. Bounces backwards. Picked up by Kuhn Horn. Kuhn Horn is still struggling to get somewhere. He's finally tackled. So Mornay Funderburg, the Lions struggling, Oosthuizen with the carry. And the Sharks not rolling away, but no penalty called. Call to use it. You better use it quickly, Mornay. And he kicks it off his left boot. This time he finds touch, but the mark isn't very far. Amy Barrett is very unkind with these rulings so far today. Not going well. Cool. All righty. Ball's available. Sun has just come out. It's bright on the all. Ball's thrown away by the Sharks all the way back past midfield, about 20 meters lost. Henku from Vike has to chase it down. Or no, Ed Wolf van der Merwe. Excuse me. Ed Wolf van der Merwe. Yeah, van der Merwe. The sun just came out. It's very bright all of a sudden. It was all overcast, and now people are broiling in the sun. All right, so it's going to be a line out to the Lions at their own 24-meter line. Zoe Nadir makes the mark over here. The refs wearing their puke lime outsurance shirts, jerseys with their purple shorts. Zoe Nadir telling the Sharks to get on side. Here's the line out. And Lions throw it away. Sharks steal it. They go wide. Sharks knock it on. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Knocked on over there by Francois Fenter. Oh, man. And the Sharks had something going out there. Shame. That's a shame. Trying to log in all my sites right now, folks. All right, got a scrum coming up here. Crouch. Bind. Set, says Griffin Colby. And Morty van der Berg puts it in there. Ball's available. Frankie Horn gets it to him. Chris Smith over to the near side. Kuhn Horn dancing up past the 10-meter line. Dumps it to Angelo Davis, who streaks down the sideline. Angelo Davis is on the loose, but he's got people coming for him. Outside the 22, he places the ball. And it's stolen. There's a penalty against Jaden Hendrickson. Yep. Could be a card here. Yep, because that could have stopped. Yep. Hendrickson gets a card at 28:58. Oh. Yep. Yep. Jaden Hendrickson, yellow card. 28:58. Yeah, that was cynical. Cynical play by Hendrickson. So they're going to kick for the corner, are the Lions now with a man advantage here. And we'll get hopefully around a 5-meter line out for the Lions here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the yellow cards. We'll put that one up. That was obviously cynical. It was a good card to call. All right. Lions have them all. Oh, they're crushed. Is it a try? They got it. 29-44. Who was it? Nabakanye. Asanatin Labakanye, his 5th career try, 2nd one of the season. Let's see this again. He breaks free. Oh, yeah, definitely a try. Ha ha. Labakanye with a try for the Lions. Good decision by the Lions. Kicked that to the corner. Asanate Labakanye. Conversion went across, and the Lions are up 13-7. 13-7. Lions move up on top. Coming up on halftime now, 31 minutes. Good performance by the Lions. A pretty good game across the board so far. Nice to see this for a change. Thank you for the 50 people who are currently here. I really appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. Got 2 more games after this, both Six Nations contests, England versus Ireland from Twickenham, and then it's Wales versus Scotland from the Millennium Stadium, Principality Stadium in Cardiff. Called a little kick over the top. Oh, the chase is on, but it took a bat. Oh, Kelly Pecco has a chance. Can he get to it? He does. Over midfield. He places the ball, and the Lions show up. Man, that worked out really well for the Lions, but they lost a quick breakaway. Oosthuizen. Morne van den Berg. And Bronson Mills thought he could get around some players, but he ran into a wall, tackled at midfield. Van den Berg kicks it. That got hit. Somebody's finger was on it. It's going to bounce inside the 22. Somebody better get there. It's going to go into touch. The Lions get there. Wow. Oh, look at this pass. And Morne van den Berg is going to profit with a try under the post. Unbelievable. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? The Lions are on form today. Woo. My goodness. What an effort there. The ball took a bad bounce for the Lions, and then the Sharks overran it, so the Lions kept going. Wow. Try. Woof. Ball's kicked. It's going towards the touch line, and Masuku can't get it, so it's picked up, tossed up into the hands of... That was just brilliant stuff. My goodness. My goodness. And the Lions' chance to take this to 20-7 as we approach halftime. 6 minutes left on that yellow card. Devastation for the Sharks now. My goodness. How quickly this game turned. My goodness. Chris Smith is money again. It's 20-7. Man, oh man. Home crowd loving the cooking here. Home cooking is always good. Wow. My goodness. My goodness. That was something else. My goodness. Lions secure it. Landsberg comes down with it, and he hands the ball off, and they've got themselves a ruck formed. Morne van den Berg being told to use it pretty quickly here. 34 minutes off the clock. He kicks it high into their corner. Everall can't block it. Going to go down to Fossey at about his 39-meter line. He grabs it, and Pecco overruns him. Fossey dances, throws the ball backwards on the turf, picked up by Masuku inside the 10-meter line. And the Lions are there. Labakanye buries him at the 39-meter line. Henry Jacobs there. Ball picked up and carried forward by the Sharks. And they're going through phases here, picking up a meter at a time. They're going to send it back to Masuku for a kick high into the air on the far side of the pitch. It's going to go about 12 meters. Who's going to get that? It's knocked backwards by the Sharks. Morne van den Berg chases it down, and he's tackled without the ball. Man, oh man, oh man. You got to be careful there. Masuku saved a try for sure because Morne van den Berg would have scooped that ball up and ran back uncontested. Wow. 35 minutes off the clock now. Things looking sunny for the Lions at the moment, folks. Crazy stuff here. Definitely momentum shift. We got them all here. Sharks have the ball. Backwards once. And Masuku pulls it out. Sends it. Oh, Julius got nailed hard by Chris Smith. He fumbles the ball backwards inside 22. Stolen by Bronson Mills. Throw it over to Oosthuizen. Down to 5 meters. Oosthuizen, they strip him, but it's picked up by the Lions. And it's going to be a knock-on. Oh, my goodness. That was an incredible sequence of events. The Lions nearly scored again. Oh, man, the momentum is definitely shifted in the Lions' favor. Man, oh, man, oh, man. It is shifted in the Lions' favor. My goodness. Whew. Wow. Crazy. Lions, man, suddenly they are hungry. They're licking their chops here. They are prowling. They are prowling. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. Still 2.5 minutes left on that clock. Stopped at 36:25 for Hendrickson. Come up on halftime here. 2:36. It's been costly. If there had been another try, it would have been deadly for them. People showing off. This girl had a Shark jersey on. She ripped it off to show she has a Lions jersey underneath. That's funny. That's cute. All right, we have a scrum down here, about 6 meters out. Crouch, 3.5 minutes remaining. First half. Behind. Set. Masuku is playing scrum half, and that ball doesn't go anywhere. The Lions, someone kicked it back finally. Masuku is trying to get to it, and a penalty against the Lions for wheeling the scrum. Okay, I didn't see that. PJ Both is like, what are you talking about? It's about Coates. It's against Coates. So they'll get out of jail free to the Sharks here. They're going to kick it from their 6-meter line. Man, the turf just getting ripped up out there. And that's going to find touch. It's a good kick from Masuku. Where's the mark? Amy Barrett-Thron has been very unkind. This time she's very kind. Out to about the 45-meter line. That's a really good kick. So, we got about 2.5 minutes remaining now. Fez Mbata will throw it in for the Sharks. He does. Success. And the Sharks come away with the ball. Moving it up the pitch now. Ruck is formed. No scrum half. Masuku. Oh, we got a player down. Is it Oosthuizen? I can't see who it is. It's Fenta at the back of that ruck. So the clock's going to stop a little less than 2 minutes left. We'll see what's going on. Rowan Fenter here is lying on the ground. He doesn't look comfortable. He's taking his scrum hat off. Wow. So we got a break here. Okay. Shame. I'm getting signed back in all my accounts here, folks. It takes a while. Fenter's out. That's quick. 38 minutes. Fenter's out. Replaced by Shlakane. Batu Shlakane comes into the game for Rowan Fenter, who goes out at 38:08. Looks like he's okay when he gets up. $50 seconds left on that yellow card for Hendrickson. Venter's going down. He's going to go for an HIA most likely. Yeah, he's headed to the tunnel, so probably HIA. Crouch. Fine. Set. Oh, come on. Oh. 38-40 now. And Hendrickson comes back in. His yellow card finally expired. So scrum to the Sharks. Ball's in there. Oh, they're talking. It's a replay. Crouch. Hendricks is back now. Behind. Less than 30 seconds remain. Set. Sharks now. Lions not want to give away points this late in the game. Masuka coming to the other side. Lorenzo Julius sends it wide to Fossey. Fossey's going to kick it down the pitch. It's going to be picked up by Kuhn Horn. He kicks it in a touch. It was a mess. Bit of a mess there, but he managed to pull it off. So the hooter just went off, but we've got a line out here for the Sharks. One more chance. So what's the deal here? The call is his foot on the line or what? So it was a 50-22 actually. So the Lions, not a good job keeping that in. So it winds up being not a kick by Kuhn Horn, but a 50-22 is a judgment. So here Fez Mbata from the 19-meter line. And the Lions had better keep them from scoring. Oh, that was thrown almost into touch. But the Sharks have it now, 15 meters out. The Lions, Cornet Raw, they better stop him. We're past the hooter now. Can't give up points here. It'll be heartbreaking. No penalties. Over the middle. Oh, Lorenzo Julius. He runs hard. Carries forward. Sharks making progress here now. Hendrickson, the ball comes loose. It's a knock-on that'll end the half. So the Lions survive late the first half. Hendrick is trying to argue that there was a penalty prior to that.
Relax. We just want to make sure before half-time if there was no foul play.
Make sure there's no foul play. Looking for a high tackle.
Another twist at the back end of this first half. Certainly
no foul play before
the
half-time.
reaction from Francois Fenter suggested that he felt he'd been taken high.
I don't have any live view.
Well, let's see what the call is.
Yeah, but we have to... Yeah, it's half-time.
No, that's fine.
Make sure there was no foul play.
Nothing wrong there. That's just Lorenzo
That's
Julius
Lorenzo
running
Julius
really
charging
straight
in, nothing
and hard
there.
at Chris Smith and retaining possession. It's the next time.
No. Fenter wasn't hit high. Fenter pushed forward. He knocked Bronson Mills down. But that angle's not going to show it. So let's see it. Yeah, it might be a card on Bronson Mills. So we're looking for foul play here. It could be. It's hard to see from that angle. Okay, this might be the angle. Yeah, see, this is a player retreating, and the attacking player runs into him. They've got to change this law. I mean, that's just wrong. Bronson Mills tries to pull back from it, and the guy runs right into him. He ran into Bronson Mills. See, they're going to give a card on this, but that needs to be changed, that law. Player's defenseless, and he's going to be...
Upright. So it's foul play as well. It's direct. He's passive, so we're going to bring it down to meet the yellow card threshold.
Yellow card. That's messed up. So Bronson Mills going to get a yellow card. It's the law. Yep. I mean, it's the right call, but I mean, under the law, but the law's messed up. It's not right.
So there's clearly head contact.
Yes.
It is foul play because the player's upright. And he meets the yellow card threshold. It's going to go for off-field review.
But there is mitigation of being passive.
That's why it's yellow card.
Okay.
Off-field review.
Yep. It's a shame. So this is messed up. That could have been the end of the half, but now we're going to get more time for the Sharks to get a chance. And they're going to go for the post, so instead of a 13-point lead, it's going to be 10-point at halftime. That's unfortunate for the Lions. Very unfortunate. First off, the ball looked like it was put in a touch. Kick is good. It's 20-10 at halftime. Shame. What a shame. You're welcome, CBB. My pleasure. Halftime in Joburg at Ellis Park with a decent crowd on hand, and it's 20-10. The Lions lead the Sharks. Let me just save this very quickly. Okay, let's go ahead and give you... Oh, shoot, what happened there? The camera went crazy here. There we go. What's with the camera? They got a guy dancing with a camera on the sidelines instead of he's walking now. Okay. That's I don't think they realize they're broadcasting that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Put that on mute while they figure out what they're doing there. Okay, halftime 2010. All right, let's enjoy this one, folks. We've got a little action here. It's the Springbok Glory song. Where the heck are you hiding at there? I got to find my song. There it is. Enjoy this for the next couple moments.
Under the southern sun, the green and gold shine bright. On the field of honor, they battle with all their might. From the scrums to the tries, they always find their way. Springboks rising higher day after day. Springboks just win, win, win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation standing tall and true. Better than the rest in every test they pursue. Dusty fields to the world stage they've roared. Legends carved in history, their spirit soared. In the hearts of a nation, they ignite the flame. Every tackle, every try, echoing their name. Just win, win, win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation standing tall and true. Better than the rest in every test they pursue.
And we are back. Yes, halftime, folks. Let me turn off this arrow, turn around the other way. So we'll get rid of the Lions left to right. That's from the first half, and it's now Sharks left to right in the second half as they come out of the tunnel. But we're at halftime here, folks. The Lions are playing pretty well here. Good to see them doing well here. Just a second. I've got to log back into every one of my accounts. This is a nightmare. That's not right. There we go. That's good. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, back into there. Gee, many crickets. Signing in all these things is a nightmare when you get signed out of things, guys. It really is. Oof. Which have I not got signed? I haven't signed in this one yet. You don't realize how many accounts you're signed into until you're signed out of all of them. It's such a nightmare. Okay, what else? Truth Social, am I signed out of that? Nope, that one I'm not signed out of. Just for a kid, I will be signed out of. Let me sign back into that. Jeez. Authentication in my mail. I got to go there. Where's my mail at? Oh boy. So halftime here, folks. Let me go back to where I need to get that code again. It's all the way over here. Now I'm signed back into there. Let me take a look at my bank and see how we're doing here. We hit 100 yet? No, we haven't hit 100 yet on that. So get rid of the things I don't need right now. My goodness, a lot of stuff here. All right. Oh boy, lots of verification codes. Just get back into things. I bet I'm signed out of Rumble too. Let's see if I'm signed in there. Yep, signed out of there too. Jeez, everything. And I'm back. Okay, good in a Rumble. We got Odyssey. I haven't signed in there in ages. Let's see if I've still got an account. Yep, I'm back in Odyssey. Okay, cool beans. Halftime, folks. This one's not too bad. No, Professor G, as far as I know, didn't play rugby. I think that's just genetic. Yes, Southampton rugby is the best in the world. There's no doubt about it. I mean, you can argue that, but I think everybody knows it. Will it stay the best in the world through the World Cup in Australia next year? That's the question. That is the question. We'll see if that's the case. Yep. Hopefully that is the case. And it continues. We shall see. Just trying to make sure I'm signed in. I think I've hit most of the stuff I deal with all the time, but not all of it. Let me check my bank account. Signed in there. Amazon I'm probably signed out of. Yep, signed out of Amazon. Sign back in Amazon. And I'm in. Okay, cool. Yeah, everything got signed out. It's very frustrating. But the banking sites have to sign into every time, so that's not new. Yeah, the Lions look pretty good today. I mean, they made a few mistakes, but overall they look pretty good. Why is my credit card bill so high? What's going on over here? Let me see what I put on my credit card that I may not realize. Okay. Okay. No. Previous transactions. Let's see where this is coming from. Must be something from my trip. Let's look and see. Oh, yeah. tickets for the Springboks game. That was expensive. And tickets for something else. Yeah, $200 for those tickets. Parking at the airport. When did I park at the airport? Huh? Parking, $9. When did I park at the airport? I didn't park at the airport on February 6th. I wasn't even there. Something fishy going on there. 8 o'clock. All right, let's check and see if we're ready for the second half here. Still not. I never did put my halftime marker up, did I? Get a little distracted there. Let me put that up so people know we're at halftime. All right, if they tune in now to what's going on. Interesting. I'm checking this expense. What's this? Oh, that was a donation I made to someone. Okay. I just remember what that was. And then there's a ticket I bought for Loretta to go to Steve Hoffmeyer. Another donation. Gosh bless, I donated $200 to people in South Africa. Didn't even remember that. That's where $200 of my bill comes from. That explains a few things. I'm like, where did this stuff come from? I don't remember that. That's what it was. Yep. All right. So am I signing all this stuff? I think I'm signing most of it now. Yep. Okay. Right. Okay. So looking forward to the England-Ireland game. I'll root for Ireland, but I don't think they're going to be able to pull it off. There's a nice view of Ellis Park from the Tri-Zone. Good picture there. I'll save that. I'm going to leave my Sharks jersey on. I got my Lions jersey over here, but I'm not rooting for the Sharks. But last time I wore the Georgia jersey because my Sharks one wasn't so. Artist. Okay. That's not what I want. Okay. There we go. Artist Spotify. That's what I want. Make sure I'm signed into that. There we go. Not many playlists. I've got. Spotify doesn't do so great. Oh well, such is life. What are you going to do? Major League Baseball will be signed out of now. Yep, I just remember that one. Yep, it's crazy. All these things just got deleted, everything. Are we ready for the second half? This girl's sticking her phone in her sports bra. Yep, I'm signed into baseball one. Okay, good to go. Can't get back into my Olympics count. There's something happened there. All right, we're ready for the second half. Here we go. $20-10, and the Lions will kick to the Sharks, and Griffin Colby blows the whistle. We've got the Sharks going from left to right now. Inside the 22, Fossey takes it, and he's met immediately. And tackle, and they release him. Whoa, big chunks of turf go flying about 3 meters behind the players. Ruck formed. Hendrickson now will throw this. Boots it over the top. Ball's going to go out to about midfield. Oh, no, that's a penalty. Yeah, Henku, Edwin Fundamental grabs a player in the air. Was it Mpeku? Yeah, Kelly Mpeku, he takes him up, but he doesn't hurt him. He just takes him ground softly, but that's going to be a penalty. And the Lions are just going to kick to the corner here. Try to get some of that momentum back. Chris Smith playing brilliantly. Kicks it inside the 22, down around the 18-meter line, 19, 20 meters. Amy Berthron keeps inching up. 41 minutes off the clock now. We're in the second half. Still got... Where's that yellow card? They're not showing that yellow card. The Lions should be short a player, that yellow card. Bronson Mills. So I don't see the yellow card being shown for the second half, but there is a yellow card, and it's for Bronson Mills. It's a yellow card. It stays a yellow card. The Sharks driving, or no, the Lions, excuse me, the Lions. Oosthuizen, he dumps it back to Henku van Wyk down to the 5-meter line. And the Sharks not rolling away. Come on, how about a penalty? They're slowing down play there intentionally. He's making no effort to roll away. Oosthuizen again. Vandenberg. Oh, Fenter goes forwards. He's back in the game. He must have passed his HIA. Labakanye, and the Lions can't get past that 5-meter mark, but they've still got the ball. Chris Smith kicks it high into the air to wing. That's going to be way up for Fossey. Who's going to get this? And Fossey knocks it on. Yeah, that's going to be a knock-on. There was an advantage, though. Probably for not rolling away over here. As Griffin Colby comes all the way back across the pitch. 7 hands on the ground. So that's Chuchuka who is called for hands on the ground. So the Lions are going to tap and go. I think they should tap and go. Especially down a player. They're going to kick it for a 5-meter line out. I would have done the tap and go. All right, 5-meter line out for the Lions. Short a player with 8:24 left on the yellow card. Clock ticking, 8:07 on the yellow card. PJ Botha sends it in. They're into them all. Oh, they dump it backwards. Oh, down to the 1-meter line. Who's it? Oosthuizen. The ball's available. Lions right next to the line here. They go inside. Is it Landsberg? Ball's lost backwards. Lions trying to work it through. They're close. They're a meter out. Phase after phase now. Pick and go. Oh, nice pass. Did he get it over? He's in. Short. That looked like it was in. There it is. Short again. Man, the Lions, Sharks getting some big tackles here. Oh, that was a bad move by Morne Vandenberg. Place the ball. Lions are desperate to get in here. There it is. Yes! Was it Landsberg? No, it was Mahasha. Siba Mahasha on debut. Wow, Siba Mahasha on debut gets a try. Third try for the Lions. The debutant gets a try. Kick is good. 27-10. Lions are looking better as the season progresses. That's good for them. Uh-oh. They're going to tell him about the yellow card. He's trying to talk to the captains. I think he wants to tell him the card is yellow. Yep, that's what it is.
Just want to give you the outcome on the off-field review.
It's yellow. It's going to remain a yellow. 6 minutes left on it.
Okay, so the outcome of the off-field review is it is a high degree of danger, but it's mitigation because it's passing the tackle, so it's going to remain a yellow card. Okay.
All right, well done. Okay, Griffin Colby doing a good job. He's really matured into being a really good official here. Hudson Mills got a grin on his face. He's going to have a black eye, though. 27-10. Here's the restart. Inside the 22, deep it's going to go. And the Lions taking about the 6-meter line is Fenter. Fenter drives his head into Corne Roll. Still going forward. Tackled about 14 meters out. Morne Vandenberg is there at the back of the ruck trying to get it. Counter ruck coming from the Sharks. Plenty of time for Mornay to kick it away. How far does he get it? Fossey comes up to get this, and he catches it. Well done. And the Sharks have it at 24 meters out. And Mornay Vandenberg gets called because he can't get away, but they're holding him in. I mean, he made a concerted effort to get out of it. That's an unfair penalty. He never tried to slow the play down. Out on the outside is Yaku Williams. The first time we called his number all day. Edwin Vandenberg nearly breaks through. They are playing an advantage here. Vandenberg is being held up. That would be a turnover, except that we're going to come back for the penalty that was called on Mornay Vandenberg. A rather unfair penalty as the players trapped him in there. They kept holding him in with their legs, and he made an effort to get out from the outset. So the Sharks will go to the corner most likely. 46 minutes, 20 seconds off the clock now. Next up, England versus Ireland from Twickenham. Masuka looking for that 5-meter line. Let's see what he gets. Looks pretty good. And Amy Barrett-Thron, who's been stingy on the mark, looks like she's going to put it at about 5 meters. Yeah, Mornay Vandenberg trying to get out of there. Bobo Bonnie is telling me he's going the wrong way, but there's no other way for him to go. He was facing that direction, trying to get out of that ruck. All right, so Sharks line out. 17-point lead for the moment. 3 tries for the Lions, 1 for the Sharks. 46 minutes off the clock. Freistadt. Here we go. Line out. Sharks uncontested. They have it. And Chichuka into them all. They're driving. Oh, that's got a big push forward. The Lions in trouble here. Now they stopped it. Here comes the second push. Call once. Mahashe leaves it. And they're in. And they're in. Tino Mavaseri gets it, the Zimbabwean. Oh, nicely done. And who was the last player to try to stop him? Mornay Vandenberg again. So the Zimbabwean gets across the line for the Sharks. Haven't seen much of him lately. After giving up 3 uncontested tries here. Unanswered tries. Not uncontested, unanswered. Kick is wide. So that's going to be unfortunate for the Sharks. They pick up just 5 points from that. Leaves a 2-score game. So 27-15 now, 48 minutes off the clock, and we'll go for the restart. Yeah, Mavaseri get to play for Zimbabwe in the World Cup coming up. They have made it this time, and Namibia is not there. Replacement, Mbada's out, replaced by Edwin Swart. And Jacobs is out too. And Ganyani. The whole front row is replaced by Edwin Swart, Cameron Dawson, and Vincent Koch. Sharks replace their entire front row. It's a line out to the Lions now. PJ Bota to throw it in from the Sharks. Labakanye bowling through there. Vandenberg goes to the short side of the pitch. And nice job, handed it off. Lions kick it down the pitch. The ball's going to bounce inside the 22. The chase is on. Down about the try line, who's going to get it. Oh, and Fossey took a chance here, and he gets it back in play, kicks it all the way back. The Lions better get moving here. They got a lot of open space. Kuna Horn finally kicks it forward. Chase is on inside the 22. Is going to get there. Masuku driven into touch. I thought his boot was in touch, but apparently not. The Sharks still have the ball. Fundameva tackled inside the 22. Sharks recover from near disaster there as the Lions had them on the back foot, but the Lions were slow to get that in motion. Edwin Swart was first carry. It's a forward pass. It'll be a scrum to the Lions inside the 22. In their haste to get out of their own area, the Sharks commit an unforgivable error. Also, Reinhard Nothnagels, Emil van Heerden. Oh, yeah, he's in touch. Masuku was in touch back here. No, he's not in touch. It's not in touch. But Emil van Heerden has come in the game. I think Masuku stayed in play, like by a millimeter. Okay, so Bronson Mills is back. All right, so back to full strength are the Lions. 50 minutes off the clock, folks. Just 30 minutes left. The new front row for the Sharks. Let's see how they do in the scrum. Crouch. Bind. Set. And it collapses. Early engagement. And tap and go by Mornay Vandenberg. Picks up about 7 or 8 meters. Places the ball. And they have an advantage here. The Lions have an advantage. 10 meters out. Mahasha, who scored the try moments ago. He's tackled. And again, the Sharks not rolling away. Kick, and it's charged down. It goes right back to tap and go by Mornay Vandenberg. Down the 1 meter, but he didn't have the mark. He tried to go too fast. He didn't have the mark. I think he was behind the mark, so that's unfair. That should have been a try to the Lions. They got cheated there. Tap and go. Bota goes forward. Mornay Vandenberg. Oh, he had space. He should have took it. Landsberg, is he in? Or short? He's short. Just right at the line. There it is. Oh, Mornay Vandenberg didn't see it. Fenter is over. The Lions score again. Bonus point try at 51-43. Ruan Fenter. Fenter with a try. And he dove. Well done. And it was Yaku Williams trying to stop him. That's the unfair contest. Williams is a third of his size. That's a tough row for him to hoe. So Lions get a bonus point here regardless of the outcome now. Smith's kick is good, and it's 34-15. Lions looking good here, guys. Some changes happening here. Pepsi Buthelezi, Jordan Hendrickse, and Ross Bird come in. So Hendrickse comes in for Masuku. Bird comes in for Hendrickse. And Pepsi Buthelezi is coming in for whom? Dyer's out, replaced by Buthelezi. Okay. All right. That leaves just Yao Penke on the bench. Lineout's good. Oh, they drop it. Bad pass. It hit the ground, so the lineout goes against the Sharks. As they got it in the air, but they threw it on the ground, and Ross Brody had to pick it up off the ground. Unfortunate for the Sharks. Unforced error. Sharks making mistakes here. Crouch. Bind. Set. Oh, kick is forward. Angelo Davis chase. Who's going to get it? I think the Sharks grounded it. We're going to have to go TMO for that one. Going to have to be a TMO on that. Angelo Davis, I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. Man, oh man. Wow, this was exciting. We're going to go to TMO and see what happened here. It's a nice kick forward. Oh, I think he says he grounded it. Looking to see what happened here. Yaku Williams. Angelo Davis, did he get a hand on it? It's a knock on from Angelo Davis. Yep, 5 meter scrum. Yeah, that's the right call. Sharks feed now, so they divert disaster there. That could have been really bad. Crouch. Set. So let's take a look at the table here, folks. Stormers are in third position, 36 points. The Bulls are in seventh with 25 points. Sharks at 24, just off the log by 1 point in ninth position. Lions have 24. This game would move, if the Lions win this game, gives them 29, takes them ahead of the Osprey, who've already played 11 games, and briefly ahead of the Bulls for the moment, but the Bulls still have one game to go. So. Set. Sharks scrum from their 5 meter line. Man, the turf is just getting ripped apart out there. Where's the ball at? And a penalty against the Lions for swimming around. Thank you, Peter, for your subscription. Lions penalized for going around in that scrum. So that'll give the Sharks a get out of jail card from their 5 meter line. And Jordan Hendrickson kicks it down the pitch. The ball's going to wind up in touch. A lot of distance on that. The mark is going to be around the 47 meter line. Yeah, you can see that the Lions were buckling in that scrum. Oosthuizen is out, replaced by Schlakani. But Schlakani was already in there, so I don't understand that. How's he replacing Oosthuizen? Oh, he was on temporarily, so now he's replacing Oosthuizen. So most of the Lions are still out there that started. But Etienne Oosthuizen is done now. Sharks line out, challenge, didn't look very straight to me. They went short with it. They have it. Jordan Hendricks, he throws it to Renzo Julius. That's a forward pass. Oh, yeah. Well spotted by Griffin Colby. Obviously a forward pass. Yep. Sharks are self-destructing over and over again in this game. I mean, it's such an obvious. Fenter's like, what am I supposed to do except catch it? I don't know that place, David. All right, now we got substitutions for the Lions finally. It's like the front row is swapping out. Both is out. Labakani is out. And Kotz is out. So Franco Murray, Skuman, and Eddie Davids all come in the game. The grounds crew trying to fix the turf, man. They're working their tail off, but good luck with that. It's big chunks of turf, man. It's a mess. These are just... Both sides have completely new front rows. Set, Lions scrum from the Sharks side of the pitch, and the Lions drive forward this time. And a penalty against them again. Oh, my goodness. The Lions had the ball. They're going to give it up here. The Sharks just tap and go, but they throw it right to Bronson Mills, who throws it away, picked up outside by Fenter. Fenter driving, still going, down to about 28 meters. Oh, then it's knocked on. Henko van Wyk knocked it on. It's picked up by the Lions, tackled by Mornay Vandenberg. The ball's loose. Another knock on. We're going to come back. My goodness. Exciting for the moment. Exciting for the moment. Great work there by a couple of the Lions, but they turned the ball over in the end. 34-15, folks, here. Coming down to the final quarter of the game. Another substitution coming in for the Lions. Looks like Reinhard Nothnagel is coming into the game. He'll come in for Landsberg. Come on. Oh my goodness. So the clock is stopped at 59:44. Yeah, Fonz is probably sleeping now. It's 6:30 for him. 8:30 here on the East Coast. Don't forget, after this, we've got the England hosting Ireland coming up next. Crouch. Bind. Set. Going to reset the scrum. 60 minutes now off the clock. Last 20 minutes. And the turf is just all ripped up, so they're going to move it over. Somebody's going to get hurt on this turf. This is terrible. Yeah. Matthew Pierce saying they need to find a firm patch of grass. Yeah, they do, but they're not going to. This field is in terrible shape. I've been to Ellis Park. I don't remember it ever being this bad. Has there been a lot of rain causing it to get loose? Ross Brody to put this in for the Sharks. Crouch. Lions have had 3 bad scrums in a row. Bind. Need a good one here. I don't think they're going to get one. They look like they're sideways to start this thing off. It holds up. And Brody digs it out over the middle. Hendricks to Julius. Julius does the dummy and then drives through one of the tacklers, and he's off to the races. Lorenzo Julius kicks it forward to the corner, and it's going to be the Sharks, but it goes in a touch. Oh, heartbreaker. The Sharks couldn't get there. Julius had the right idea on the breakaway. He had Edwil Fandamova and Yaku Williams over there streaking down the sideline. It just went too far. This was brilliant build-up by the Sharks. Lorenzo Julius runs over Bronson Mills, who's trying to avoid getting another yellow card because it would have been a high tackle. And they had two players there. Shame for the Sharks. They had a good intention there. Didn't quite execute it right. All right, 61-30. It'll be a Lions line out from their own 5-meter line. They contesting the air. Player touched the air. No penalty called. Wow. Had his arm wrapped under. And Shlakani with the carry. We got a penalty advantage now. No arms tackle. So the Lions are going to get out of jail free here because the Sharks make a dumb mistake with a no arms tackle. I think Frankie Horn's also complaining about what happened in the lineout player's arm. They locked up under his arm and no call. Mm. Pepsi with delays. There's one call for that penalty. So Lions will clear the zone, and they'll have a line out. 84% win prediction for the Lions at this stage, and that would seem about right. Less than 20 minutes remaining here. Here comes the line out. This time it will be Franco Murray who will throw it in. He does. No challenge. Frankie Horn comes down with it. And Hashim Paid is in the game now as a new scrum half for the Lions after a brilliant performance by Morne Vandenberg. Hashim Paid, nearly gets charged down that time. And the Lions go up along with Edwil Fandameva, and the Sharks retain possession on the high ball. Nearly thrown away, saved by Fosse, who's had a pretty good game for the Sharks. What do we got? A whistle blown. Offside by the Sharks. High tackle. So there's a high tackle against the Lions. Thunder and Lightning at the moment. Okay. Yeah, but I'm wondering if the pitch is soaked, and that's why all the grass is ripping up. Oh, yeah, there's the high tackle right there. Franco Murray got the high shot. Chichuka is complaining about it, and he's right to complain about it. Okay, so the Sharks get another chance here now. The ball's down around the Lions' 26-meter line. Oh, they're going to review it now. I think it's just a high tackle. I don't think it's a card. I don't think it warrants a card. I saw the replay. But Griffin Colby wants to see the replay. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. God bless it. So we're waiting for it to come up on the screen. It is in head contact. Yeah, but Chichuka dipped. See, again, the player initiates is the offensive player. That's just messed up. The offensive player keeps initiating these contacts.
Contact. The play is upright, so it's foul play. Missed the yellow card threshold. We'll go for an upfield review.
I think it's just a yellow card. So that's going to be against Van
So it's
Dijk.
the chest of Maria that makes contact with the head. He is upright. So it
Murray.
is foul play.
Upfield review.
Yellow card threshold reached.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. That's once again the offensive player is initiating these yellow cards. There ought to be something done with this law. (64-1) yellow card against the Lions. Okay. It's another yellow card. Again, the official's making the right call, but it's just wrong, the law. Okay, brought some Oh, I said Miles earlier. It was Mills. Emil van Heerden gets it for the Sharks. And the Lions win it. They get the ball back. So the Lions get it back. There's Yao Penke. He's in the game now for Fundameva. Edwell Fundameva is out, replaced by Yao Penke. And that clears the bench for the Sharks. PJ Bota comes in. They sacrifice. Mahasha heads off so they can conduct a scrum. Because their hooker's the one that got the yellow card. So PJ Bota's back in the game. So if I see someone's going to take me, I just duck and get a penalty. Yeah, exactly, Charles. That's what's been happening. Each of these yellow cards, that's been a consequence. I've agreed with all of them. They're within the law, but I don't agree any of them are legit. Sharks fans dancing around up there. There's some Lions fans. Everybody dancing in the stands, looking like fools. Good Lord, sweetheart. Sit down. Man of the match. For me, it's more named Fundenberg. He has become quite the scrum half. And I predicted it a few years ago. Crouch. 15 minutes remain. Bind. Set. Pete gets it away to Chris Smith, who kicks it down the pitch. Deep it goes to Yao Penke at his 26, over to Fossey, who kicks it high in the air. Penke gives chase. And it went into touch. Going to come all the way back. Another Sharks mistake. Another Sharks mistake. Nicola, what's going on? Sardines on toast, says J-Rod. Oh, you guys are funny. Sharks need 3 tries to get back in this game with just 14 minutes remaining. PJ Bota back in the game because of the yellow card. Had the wrong mark. TMO says it was the wrong mark, so they move forward. Just as about to do the line out. Here's the kick. Or the line out, excuse me. Oh, nice. See that Bronson Mills spears it, but then he loses it forward. Lost it in the tackle, but he picked up about 12 meters down to the 22 and lost it when he was tackled. Here comes Jordan Hendrickson. Goes wide to Yaku Williams. He's got Fossey on the outside. He gets the Fossey. Fossey kicks it down the pitch. Is anybody home? Oh, that's going to go all the way through the try zone. He put way too much mustard on that. It bounces up into the stands. Fossey, it's been that kind of day for the Sharks. It's just been that kind of day for the Sharks. Man, he just launched that ball, and he's very disappointed and frustrated. Fossey's really becoming a good player, too. Not always my favorite, but he plays well so often. Disappointed in himself there, but that's just a tough break. Getting warmer in February? I don't think so. Not here in the Northern Hemisphere. So I had the Lions by 7. They're winning by a lot more than 7. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball goes in the pipe, and Pete gets it out just in time. Is that Mills? Pete does the dummy. He looks for space and he throws it backwards. It's knocked on. Went backwards, they say. Boy, it's a little frenetic out there right now. Just 12 minutes left. Hashim Pete needs to come to the wide side of the pitch, not that short side. He's going to do the box kick instead. Short one's should stay, but it's going to go inside the 22. And Yaku Williams doesn't take the mark. Surprising. Angelo Davids gave him space for the mark, but he carried it forward over the 22. Sharks now. Jordan Hendrickson to Drenzo Julius. Julius cuts back inside. Bronson Mills has him. Tackle made there by Bronson Mills and R.F. Skuman to the 22. Sharks need something. Brody kicks it over the top, but chases on. Bounces right into the arms of Chris Smith, who picks it up and runs back, kicks it in the air, chases on. That ball's inside the 22, down about 10 meters. And Hendrickson picks it up. Gets through the first tackle. Then he dumps it to Yalpeke. Oh, Yaku Williams. They got him by the waist. Just tackled him. My goodness. Nothnagel just saved the day there. Could have been a try. Over the middle to Drenzo Julius. Julius is on the loose again. The Lions, 2 of them missed the tackle. He's on the races. He dumps it back inside to Fossey, who picks it up. Fossey down to 5 meters, back to Julius, and it's a try for the Lions. Or for the Sharks, excuse me. 75-meter sprint. And the Sharks close ground. Julius, wow. Drenzo Julius. And it's all start. Oh, there's an obstruction. Oh, obstruction. That's no try. That was a clear obstruction. Chris Smith couldn't make a tackle because the player blocked him. TMO needs to find it. That was a clear obstruction. A clear obstruction. Here we go. Chris Smith can't make the tackle because he's blocked by Maseri. And then Angelo Davids missed a clear tackle. Easy tackle. There's going to be no try on this. No try. Yep, they're going to TMO. That's no try.
Show you obstruction
Yep.
on the Lions player.
Yep,
So,
clearly
I'll
obstruction.
let you know once it's on.
The side judges
Colby
both
was
winning.
watching that replay on the big screen. He said to Quinton Immelman,
They're still in the front of the ball, both of them. Oh, no, you can see that move to the side from Tino
We'll show you
Yeah.
another view.
That's
He leans
intentional,
into him.
Matt.
That's clearly intentional. That's a card.
I can see him intentionally stopping and blocking the defender. Do you guys agree with that? So at the point
He
of
just
contact,
blocks him off the way.
he's
It's
still in
not
front
in
of
at
the guy with
all.
the ball, and he clearly intentionally steps to the left to block the possible defender.
Yep.
Do you guys agree with that? Okay.
Yeah,
Takes
100%.
away the
Listen,
opportunity
come
for
back to
Chris
us, we have a
Smith to
decision.
No
affect
try.
the tackle. That's why that. This is the Sharks. This
Back on the screen.
All right, so we're going to cancel the try. Number 6, Black, clearly intentionally blocks a possible defender and is in front of the ball carrier, so it's a obstruction penalty.
Lucky it's not a
try
card.
is chalked off. And
Wow. So Lions get a chance to extend their score. Tino Mavaseri got the try. He's shaking his head. Dude, you leaned into it. It was so obvious. First time I saw the replay, I could see it. Good job by the TMO. Good job there by Quinton Immelman. Obstruction. Yeah, well, this game has been very well called by Griffin Colby. He's done a really good job in this game. Is it Sharks match fixing? I have no idea, Logan Roberts. The Stormers played like shite. That's why they lost twice, not because the Sharks were good. Stormers were just discombobulated and played very poorly, and they sank from top of the ranks, undefeated, to third in the rankings. And they're unlikely to get back to the top because Leinster's not going to give that stuff up. Yeah, no, that's just not smart. What's going on now?
Just an outcome on the yellow card, off-field review. It will remain a yellow card. It's hard to give danger because it's direct head contact, but there's mitigation because there's dynamics, there's changes from a different tackler in the contact, okay?
Yep, yep, so it stays a yellow card. Eric Cronier's in for Bronson Mills. Cronier comes in for Mills. Venter with the line out for the Lions. They're close. Lions, they're being pushed towards that touch line. And now they go forward. Now they're going forward. They're still pushing down to 2 meters. Finally tackled there. Ball's available. There's hands in the ruck. Oh, come on. How about hands in the ruck? Mavasir is slowing things down again. There's hands in the ruck. That was the Sharks touching the ball, not the Lions losing it forward. But they turn it over to the Sharks. Less than 9 minutes remain in this contest. Yeah, the Stormers now, 36 points. They're 8 points behind Glasgow. And the most they can make up is 5 points with a win. They could go to 9-2 with a bonus point victory. It would take them to 41. They'd still be 3 points behind because they're so far behind in bonus points. They have 4 bonus points less. Huge difference. Something smells like it's burning in here. It doesn't smell right in my house. Oh, wow. Jesse Creel's a captain for Yokohama. That's cool. Yokohama had 2 great games there. Springboks versus All Blacks and Ireland versus Scotland in 2019. I went to both games. Sharks, this whole scrum collapses from their 5-meter line. They pull it out. And that's Pepsi Buthelezi driving forward. Gets up to about 12 meters. Brode to Jordan Hendrickson. To Yaku Williams outside. It comes to Fossey. Fossey sprints up the sidelines. Kicks it forward. And it's going to go into touch. Oh, my goodness. 7.5 minutes remain. 1 minute, 30 seconds left on the yellow card. My goodness. I picked England by 10 over Ireland and Scotland by 25 over Wales, as well as France tomorrow over Italy by 9. It's my Super Brew. PJ Botha is injured. And the yellow card is still on Franco Moret, so Eddie Davids looks like he's going to be the hooker, or is he? Now PJ Botha's back. Look at Eddie Davis was going to be the hooker there for a moment, but now it's PJ Botha. He was down injured on the pitch. Clock stopped just short of 7 minutes left in the game, just over 7 minutes. Here's the line out, and it's stolen in the air by the Sharks. Back to Vincent Koch. Hendrickson to Julius. This Henderson Julius passing has been brilliant. Down the sidelines comes Julius. Back inside to Fossey. Inside the 22. The Sharks are driving now. Pick and go. Fossey. He is desperate. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Kick forward up the pitch by Cronier. Who's going to get it? So it goes in a touch. Cronier giving chase there. 6.5 minutes remain. 30 seconds left on that yellow card to Murray. Franco Murray will be coming back in, or... yeah. Lions winning this game convincingly. Bronson Mills, good game. Mornay Vandenberg, brilliant game. Don't forget, folks, we've got another game coming up here right at the top of the hour, and that's Ireland. And they actually start at 10 after, so we'll be okay. Oh, and the Lions come away with it. They kick it down the pitch. Chase is on, but the Sharks will get there. Down to the 4-meter line, picked up by Yaku Williams. Williams back to the 22, overthrows the ball, chases on, and Jalpenke comes up with it. Henko van Vyk is there for the tackle. Kelly Mpeku, and did not release. No clear release. Looked to me like he released. Shame. Kelly Mpeku. So kick down the pitch by Fossey. He's going to find touch. Wow. 5.5 minutes remain. All right, that should be the yellow card on Murray. We're going to take that off. Don't know when he's coming back in, though. Next up, as I said, it's England hosting Ireland for the Six Nations. You'll be redirected there automatically. 75 minutes were coming up. The yellow card's expired. They should be able to get him back in now. Line out goes deep. They get it to Hendrickson. He has a nice stiff arm. He pushes down Murray, who just came back in the game. And it's lost forward by the Sharks. Oh, boy. You're welcome, Charles. Sharks are their own worst enemies today. Right in the throat. Renzo Duplessis in the game. When did he come in? Four and a half minutes remain. It's a scrum. Center of the pitch. Ball for the Lions. So the Lions are going to move to 29 points on the log, and they'll give them a record of 5-1-5 now after 11 games. No stability by the Sharks. Tapping. There goes the line. It's down the sideline. Kelly Peku cuts back inside. Ball's available. Peed. Eddie Davids, a kick to the wing. High, but they're going to have to wait on this. So who's going to get it? Angelo Davids, Yaku Williams. Is it knocked on? Lions pick it up. They did knock it on, though. Yep, I thought so. So Renzo Duplessis cleans up the mess, but it was a knock on. Less than 4 minutes remaining now. So, you know, not only did the Stormers lose 2 games and knock them from the top of the perch, now they're like the bottom of the Shield, you know. They're in third place in the Shield with 9 points. The Sharks are 3-1, they're 2-2. It's just disgusting. They were 2-0. And they have negative 11 points. Lions will go to 3-2. Sharks will be 3-2. Lions will have 15 points on the Shield. And the Sharks will still be in first place, though. Crouch, 3 minutes remain. Fine. Early engagement collapse by the Lions. So less than 3 minutes, they're going to get the ball back. Sharks, 2:45 left on the clock. Jordan Henderson kicks it down the pitch. It's going to find touch. They'll have a line out now. Home cooking for the Lions. A feast on guppies here today. 34-15, a bonus point victory at 2.5 minutes remaining. And Griffin Colby did a great job calling this one. Oh, my goodness. That ball is thrown away and picked up by Jordan Hendrickson. Sharks driving forward, short of midfield. Brody. Julius. Oh, behind. Vincent Chichuka loses it. And Fenter picks it up. But the Lions steal it. Henko van Vyk throws it up in the air. Picked up by Chris Smith with Lorenzo Julius all over him. Tackled at the 10-meter line. Minute 45 seconds remain. Lions with the ball. Eddie Davids with a carry. The former Grikoa. Oh, nice. Kronia get hit hard, and Vincent Koch picks the ball up. So the Sharks have it again. Minute and a half remains. Hendrickson outside, and he throws it away. Give a knock on. Minute and a half remain. Whew. Be sure to hit the like button, folks, if you haven't done that already. I've been up since 5:30. It's 9 o'clock now. Long day already. 2 more games to go. One minute, 45 seconds. What's on the clock? It's like moving super fast. Okay, now it's back to normal. Down the last 30 seconds coming up here, folks. Crouch. Behind. Set. 20 seconds remain. Ross Brody puts it in, and the Lions scrum buckles again. Advantage. Here comes Fossey on the loose. Fossey kicks it forward. Chases on. Lost by the Lions. Picked up by Mavasera. There goes the Hooter. Oh, Van Heerden down to 3 meters. Are they going to give up another try here? Edwin Swart. Brody back the other way to Cornet Rawl. Just 4 meters out. Sharks threatening here. Lions, keep your distance. Keep the points. It matters. Carry forward by Cameron Dawson. His first carry that I can recall. Pepsi Buthelezi tackled at the 5-meter line. Driven backwards. Past the Hooter. An advantage. Chichuka now. Ross Brody tackled. There's Brody with the ball. Oh, Drenzo Julius gets through the first tackle. Keeps going. They're all playing advantage here. Fenter now. Oh, and he breaks through. Back to Julius. And he's over. Julius Dorenza. 81-04 with the try. He had a try wiped out earlier, but he gets one now. Oh, boy. So that's going to be the final converted try there. 22. Go up. And they stay there. And they stay there. Up, down, up, down. Win, win, win. Lions fans win. All right, folks, got 2 minutes to the other game, so we're going to wrap up and go from here. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in just a few minutes for the next game, which is going to be Ireland and England from Twickenham, coming up in just a moment. So we'll see you there in just a moment. Let me get over there. All right, thanks. I was lose by 12. I said 10. I picked them by 7, so I don't think I get the points here. Let me go back and see. That's the wrong one. Where's my window out there? There it is. That's not it. What the heck is this thing at? There it is. So live results. I licked the Lions by 7, so I get both points. That try just gave me both points. Are you serious? That can't be right. Wow. Yeah, 5 points off. So yeah, that gets me both points. That try actually helped me in my Super Brew. What are the odds? You gotta love it. Okay, that's gonna be great, folks. We'll wrap it up there. Yeah. So the Sharks, big win for the Lions here. What's with the score here? My scoreboard's not right. There we go. Now that's right. All right, we'll see you here shortly for the England-Ireland game. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit the like button and join us for the next game for Six Nations action. See you here in just a few moments. All right? Cheers, everybody.